Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no. Anyone but Myth. Anyone. Please. Actually, no one deserves this, but it doesn't feel real. See, this is what happens when I try to be happy for one day on this website. There's always something like this. But I'm not just gonna sit by and let it happen. I'm gonna make some noise. Welcome back to the channel, new viewers, old viewers, and aliens alike. A friendly reminder that if you are new here, why not subscribe? It's free, just takes a second, and it helps out the channel way more than you know. Thank you. I hate doing that shtick, but you gotta appease the robots somehow, right? That's enough of that. Let's get down to the real important stuff. So, as of about 24 hours ago, as of the posting of this video, YouTuber MythyMoo, one of my favorite people in this whole world, has had his account hacked and terminated. Now, this completely blindsided me out of nowhere. I had to find out about it through his Twitter. He says at 3:22 p.m. my time, November 15th, 2020, now that my YouTube account has been terminated, I guess I can play some games until things get sorted. So we actually have some footage of the incident itself happening from a channel that I'll credit in the description. But what we see here is them watching one of Myth's older Smite videos. You can see here the channel has been changed to PayPal Live, and when they tab into the channel it says this account has been terminated for a violation of YouTube's terms of service. Now, what does this mean? Well, a viewer at Lagalot identifies that someone hacked his account and turned it into a PayPal scam account, which then got terminated by YouTube. There's a few other people talking about how, oh, that's why there was a deleted PayPal vid in my notifications. I was so confused. Apparently, someone hijacked his channel and used it to live stream a PayPal scam. Now, I did my best to find other cases of this happening, and the most that I can find is an article about Bitcoin scammers. According to the article by Business Insider, hackers compromised several high-profile YouTube channels in the past week, changed the channel names to hot button topics, and promoted Bitcoin scams. So we have incidences of them doing it to SpaceX, and this also harkens back to the Twitter scam that happened a month or two ago, where someone hacked a bunch of high-profile accounts like Barack Obama, Kim Kardashian, people like that, and turned those into Bitcoin scams as well. So it seems to just be this violent attempt by malicious parties to scam unwitting viewers into giving them money. It's sort of like an exit scam, if you know what that is. It's a con trick where an established business stops shipping orders while continuing to receive payment for new orders. Basically, they let all the money pile up and they dip. They just delete the label entirely. To an extent, I see what the hackers are thinking by doing this. They're targeting channels with large audiences, you know, upwards of 100K, 400K, 600K, a million subscribers, as a hot pot for potentially gullible viewers, you know. Some unwitting person who sees their favorite YouTuber, you know, be it Myth or, you know, be it someone like, oh, I don't know, Video Game Donkey or shit, even Moist Critical, you know, channels that have built a reputation of honesty and dependability. Talking about something as sensitive as money, there are going to be some people that think it's legitimate purely because it's come from a source that they've trusted for so long. Now, granted, that's not going to be a huge number, but that's what these scammers rely on. They rely on that one person or that small group. It's disgusting. And I reiterate once again, there is no one that deserves this less than MythyMoo. For those of you who aren't familiar with Myth's channel, Myth makes variety gameplay commentary, normally by himself or with friends. And it's always felt real, it's felt personal, it's felt like someone just hanging out with you versus, you know, you're just watching someone playing a game. Now, as of the time of writing this, thankfully Myth's secondary channel, mythytoo, where he posts his VODs of his Twitch streams, is still live. So it doesn't seem like that was targeted. So while things get sorted out, I encourage you to go over to that channel and show him some love, give him some support. because Myth has been a very supportive and understanding person in the past to me, and I'm sure countless other people. So go give him some love in this hard time, he deserves it. So a follow-up tweet on Myth's account says, quote, "Thank you all very much for helping me get the word out. I am fine and got into contact with people who can help me, and we can hopefully get all of our videos back up again in a couple days." That was at 4:13 my time, November 15th, 2020. So it's good that this is getting actually worked out, but it is terrifying for every larger channel. I'm not sure if any larger channels watch this, but it'd be good if we could get the message out, and we need to urge audiences to stay vigilant. We are, in essence, the watchdogs, the dependable witnesses in this incident, because YouTube, as we've seen in the past, will strike indiscriminately. And when YouTube sees any kind of violation, the robot overlord automatically assumes, oh, that's real, I need to take care of this really quick. Exterminate, some Terminator shit. So it really does depend on us as the viewers to be, testimonials, character witnesses to the fact that, well, hey, these people or this person wouldn't do this. You're after the wrong person. This was not their fault. Please help them. And we get to see here, it works. It might be a slow process at the end of everything, but getting a slow, steady, and sure victory is much better than having a defeat that you can't do anything about. And Myth's last tweet on this came at 5:08 my time on November 15th. He says, quote, "I really got my daily upload streak for the entirety of 2020 ruined by a hacker, huh?" It's ridiculous. I don't see how anyone could just steal someone's livelihood all over the pure potential of making a few quick bucks. It's ridiculous. And I mean, even if a few people fall for your scam, is it worth it? I mean, how do you sleep at night knowing that you tore someone down and now you're building yourself up on their ashes, their rubble? It's sickening. I don't understand why. Some people are just that cruel, I guess. And you hate to see it. I know how I feel seeing this, and it's keeping my stomach in knots. Like, mind you, I may not really know the guy, but it feels like I'm watching this happen to a friend, and I think anyone can agree with me that no one would stand silent and let the world take the piss out of your friend. Myth's friend May, at @yaboymay, made a post about this, saying, "Yo, so Myth's channel just got terminated after being hijacked. Let's make some noise about that." And he goes on to explain the sequence of events, saying that videos slowly disappeared, then the name was changed, and the stream went up. But yes, I am taking a note from May on this. I am not just going to sit back and let this happen or let this disappear. Despite the fact that we're at a resolution, it still needs to be heard. The story still needs to be told so that other people can be warned, so we can raise awareness, so that we can hopefully stop things like this before they ever happen again. Granted, I know you can't end all the evil in the world or stop every bad person, but if we can at least bring the message to a few other people, content creators that other people love dearly, then that's the important part. Because we don't want anyone to have to suffer like this ever again. So one last time before the video closes, here's your call to action. Keep pestering YouTube about this. Help them identify the signs of these scams so that they can incorporate some kind of safeguard to keep them from happening in the first place, or at least reduce the number of them. The more we identify the warning signs, the quicker that we can pull something up by the roots before it has the chance to lay them. Go show support to Myth. Do it on his second channel, on his Twitch, on his Twitter, anything. And help spread his tweets about the original incident. First-hand accounts are always important. And last but not least, take care of yourself. Keep your eyes open. There are people everywhere on the internet trying to take advantage of you no matter what. And it sucks. They are horrible human beings trying to prey on innocent people like you and your friends and anyone else out there who will give them even a second. So speak up when you hear that something's wrong. Add your voice to it. When you see something's wrong, say something. Even when you feel something's wrong, you get that nervous shake in your gut or that tightness in your chest. That's your instinct speaking to you. Listen to it, because at least 8 times out of 10, it knows what it's talking about. You as a viewer are incredibly important to keeping this website safe and alive, and not just maintaining it, but bettering it. This site literally lives off of audience engagement and traffic. You are the blood in its veins. And so what if YouTube tends to view us as little dollar signs in a wallet? Money talks, right? So let's make some noise. If you have anything more to add to this, please contact YouTube and don't stop. I know everyone talks about how hard it is to get a hold of YouTube, but this situation at least shows us that it's still possible. There's still humans at the core of all the robot. Somewhere, maybe I don't see them all the time, but I guess they're there. And let me know what you want to hear about next in my Discord server. The link will be in the pinned comment. We'd love to have you. Whenever you're watching this, I hope you have a good, safe rest of your day and an even better tomorrow. Thank you again so much for watching. I love you, and before you say it back, look in the mirror and say it to yourself. I will see you in the next episode of whatever I make. And until then, bye.
Well, dinner is served, and possibly edible too.